Good evening, our fans from around the world. It's another South African show, and it's the ongoing mine crisis by illegal miners in Silfontein. And with me this evening is Mustafa Dinado and our friend Sam from South Africa. You guys are welcome to the show.
Okay, welcome, guys. So I hear that the the legal authorities in South Africa, the judges, have said that they've denied a grant to send help down to the individuals under the ground, even though the South African Constitution says that the police is supposed to apprehend criminals and to protect life in such situations. The police are saying they're not going to do it because the people under the ground are not in danger. They're just not coming up because they don't want to be arrested. Well, what do you have to say, Sam, who's in South Africa? Is what I'm saying correct, or have I missed anything?
Yeah, still Fontaine. Is it not West? Yeah, still
Yeah,
Fontaine.
Stilfontein, yeah.
So, in my view, the issue with the police are they are between, they are in what is it called? Being a rock and a hard place. You are in between, right? They are
Yeah,
their job. Their job is to protect and serve who the community now. So they are saying we can't protect these people because what they are doing is illegal, right? So, and then the government and the human rights organizations are putting pressure on the government and saying, tell the police to do their job, which is to protect and serve, right? So it's very hard for the police now to go inside there because inside, you know, you Mustafa, you know Basuto, those guys who wear blankets and they live in
yeah,
squatter
yeah,
camp.
yeah.
Yes, that those are the type of gang that run these mines, you know. So and and another thing, I was reading, I saw an article. It was a video, in fact, the police lady. She mentioned that there's another hole, there's another shaft that they use to exit, and that same shaft they use it to transport food. So she said in the interview that if they wanted to get out, they would have used that shaft because it's clear and they know it. They've been using it. So I somehow feel like the police they are trapped. They are
Yeah,
trapped
we don't
and
know
they are
what's going
being
on.
pressured by the media.
To me, what do you think, Afalabi, before I say my own point? Yeah.
Well, we hear that 14 illegal miners, including a 14-year-old boy, imagine a teenager, has emerged from the 10th shaft in Silfontein. They have reportedly been trying to surface since Tuesday. And now we've heard also that the humanitarian crisis there is at an all-time high, 40 deaths, and a lot of people are starving. And they say that 14 of those illegal miners are not even South Africans, they're from Mozambique.
Yeah.
It's a,
And here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Also, they're trying to make this sound like, oh, it's not our problem that the workers under the ground are from Mozambique. So here's all I have to say. South African Constitution says that on the land of South Africa, life has to be protected and the police have to do their job. The police are saying that everybody down there doesn't want to come up because they're criminals. That's a lie. Some of them are criminals and don't want to come up. Some of them are innocent people and are being held hostage. One of
yeah.
the people who came up said that,
Yeah.
and that means as
So
soon as somebody is being held hostage, that means the South African police has to go down there. But you know what? I don't blame them. They don't want to go because it's dangerous. But let's not tell lies. There are innocent people under the ground, and the South African Constitution is supposed to protect them, whether they're South African or not. And some of them I know are probably South African. It's not that it's all foreigners there, but they want to bring this thing about as Mozambican people coming up. It's under on South African soil. Who regardless of where the person comes from, if they come from England, Australia, where you love them, or Nigeria, Mozambique, where you hate them, you still got to go down there and get them. You see what I'm saying? What do you think, Sam?
and I also to on your point, because they say that there's the gang leaders and those people are holding them hostage. Now they say that they're making them work forcefully, which means there's gold there. The reason those
Let's
guys
go.
don't want to come out immediately, they don't want to lose the gold because immediately if they come out, the police will seize the gold and say we are seizing it and you are getting arrested. So it's one of those things, Uti. Now the police they're dealing with different cards in the same deck, you know.
Oh yeah, because there's more to it than that. This is about money and gold. Yeah. But my thing is that I'm going to tell you the truth. If if I'm going to be if I don't take sides, they need to send policemen and armed forces down there to end this. What do you think, Sam?
No, no, no. Armed forces will recreate Marikana.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Yeah,
similar.
So that's the problem. So you think they should just leave it?
Yeah.
Or they need to. But here's the thing: the Constitution says that they need to send people to protect life.
Now they're trading with caution.
If they don't send armed forces, then the men in the ground will kill them. So now you have to send people to help, but you have to send armed forces to protect the helpers.
Yes,
because if you send people to help by themselves, then the criminals on the ground will kill those people. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'll get back to you, Sam. What do you think, Falabi? Yeah,
I agree with you. They should have a kind of special operations team for this kind of task. Maybe like in the America, you talk about the Navy SEAL. In Israel, you talk about commandos. They should have a special operations team that can go in and get this done. They have cameras. There's technology to show them exactly what is going on the ground. So at least there should be a special operations team that has a multi-pronged team that can handle this situation from different sides. Go in, apprehend those that are being held hostage, rescue the people that are being treated unfairly, and bring the people that are armed to book. They have to go in and do something. They can't continue to. There are 40 deaths already estimated. We don't know how much more. So they can't just stand in limbo and not do anything. There should be a special operations team for this kind of task. Every country has it.
Yeah, and also Sam, the Marikana one was different because when those policemen standing in front of Marikana, nobody's life was at danger at that moment, so they could have just kept their distance because that was more of a strike and a riot, but it was over the ground. But what I'm saying is that they need to send armed forces there because people there are armed under the ground. What do you think, Sam?
I think when they send armed forces, this is a strategy at play, right? They could, because there are already people out from inside who are already outside. They could use those people. They should interview them one by one, ask them questions. How many people are there? What kind of guns are they carrying? Those kind of questions to build intel and take decisive action.
Yes.
Intelligence.
Because now they should change their strategy.
They should have cameras.
Yeah,
they should have cameras.
Yeah.
Yes, even the cameras, but India, they should change their game plan because the South African police wanted to starve them until they come out. That was their.
It's not going to work.
First, that was their first. Because now, why is not working? They say that those guys holding them hostages, they don't give the hostage food. They keep the food for themselves.
They keep the food for themselves.
They're not. When the government says the food doesn't reach the everyone, it reaches those.
It doesn't reach everyone. This is a serious situation, and we're gonna head out now because we have to end. But it's a very serious situation, and there's no easy solution. But I think at some point they have to send people down there. What are your last thoughts, Sam? Before we go to our Falabi? Yeah.
On my last point, closing, I think they should play with intelligence and send a more capable team using the intel received from underground because they have spies. I've heard that
they have people down there. Yeah.
Spies.
And I'm sure there's some alternate interests too. Yeah, that's a very good thought. So we're gonna come back. So Sam,
they should take decisions immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna come back. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Sending because they have intelligence, and then they have to make the best decision to move on. But I think that within a week, this has to end. Okay, so we're gonna come back and talk more about this on Friday. But other than that, Falabi, last thoughts and take us out.
I think they should deploy highly specialized teams, including mining engineers and rescue experts, to ensure the safe extraction of those on the ground. They should increase police and military presence to disarm and neutralize the armed groups holding the people hostages. I think the government is not doing enough. It's a bit of lethargy to me.
Yeah, inactive. All right, so thank you. Take us out of Falabi. But thank you very much to our watchers. global politics coming out of Lagos, Nigeria, Washington, D.C., and South Africa. Take it out of Falabi. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the ongoing illegal mining saga in South Africa. People are trapped on the ground. We hope the authorities will do what they need to do and do the needful. And from me, Sam, and Mustafa, it's goodbye for now.
All right. Thank you, guys. See you on Friday. Okay.